The Universal Tournament draws near its conclusion as Vegeta goes one-on-one against the final remaining member on Team Universe 6, the strongest contender on Champa's team, the legendary Assassin Hit, as the two square up in what was the most intensely fought battle of the tournament thus far. Welcome, Dragon Ball fans, to my official Dragon Ball Super Episode 38 review entitled Universe 6's Strongest Warrior Meet the Assassin Hit, leading into next week's episode of Episode 39. And what an episode it was, folks. Finally, someone with the necessary skill set to challenge a Super Saiyan God or a Super Saiyan Blue into the correct fashion. Now, before I go further into this review, guys, a fair warning that this video will contain loads of spoilers, so if you don't want anything spoiled for you, simply fast forward the video, tune into the episode, and come back so we can talk more Dragon Ball. Also, guys, before we begin, check out the link down in the description below in case you guys want to know where to watch Dragon Ball Super, being that everyone always asks. That video down below will cover the basis of where to find it, so simply look in the comment section below of that video and you will find links that people post. That way, you yourself can go on ahead and enjoy the episodes yourself, help one another out. And with that being said, let's dive right into the epicness now. At long last, after weeks of build-up, after months of waiting, the mightiest warrior on Champa's team has now come forth to challenge the Super Saiyan God, Prince Vegeta, who is now ready for the assassin. But by the end result, it just proved that simply Hit was just too much for even Vegeta to handle. One thing I do want to mention here is the fact that Hit is so much faster than Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So much so that Hit is able to literally skip time 0.1 seconds during battle using a special technique called the Toki Kobashi, which gives Hit the edge over Vegeta because Vegeta can't even register his moves. I mean, the guy is so fast that even both Vegeta and Piccolo weren't able to follow his movements in battle. Goku seems to be the only one aside the gods themselves, but even Goku, I believe, kind of had a hard time processing as to what was going on. Nevertheless, keep in mind that we haven't really seen anyone come close to challenging a Super Saiyan God in battle before, with the exception of Golden Frieza prior to his powers depleting against Goku in battle, and of course Lord Beerus when he fought the Red Form Super Saiyan God. So Hit was that fast. The Prince of All Saiyans was desperately struggling against the assassin, as we all saw when Vegeta tried to strike Hit but was unsuccessful in doing so. Why? Again, because Hit is a very unorthodox fighter. He has a different fighting style, and that was able to get the better of Vegeta. Now, overall, guys, this is going to lead into Goku versus Hit, a fight that everybody has been waiting for such a long time, and this fight has been advertised in Japan, in America, all over the place. So I really don't see why people are, you know, surprised by this, because we knew right off the bat that once Frost technically eliminated Goku, that Goku, once he found out that Frost cheated, that he was going to get brought back in, but we just didn't know it was going to be that fast. So again, it will be Goku versus Hit coming up, and that fight seems to be a little bit more interesting than this, because in this episode, Vegeta got wrecked. I felt so bad. I mean, every single time Hit would punch Vegeta, you would see like these blast shards like just come out of his body. It was insane. So right from the start, guys, we have Vegeta and Hit who are both in the ring. Hit tells Vegeta transform further. Vegeta becomes a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and then he is on the offensive on Hit. He tries to make an attack, but of course the very first move made was by Hit. He punched Vegeta right in the face, and it was a very slight tap actually if you pay attention to it, because the moment he made contact with Vegeta, Vegeta actually flew several feet onto the ground, and then as he got back up, he tried to make the second attack on Hit, which he tried to get behind him. Hit outmaneuvered him and then was able to throw a shot right at his throat. He actually caught him so lightly in the throat though, however, it still caused Vegeta to go flying down to the ground once again, and Vegeta realized that at that very point, he was in some really hot water, and the third go around, the very third time they made contact, it was an all-out slugfest. That was when things got really intense, because Hit was throwing shots after shots after shots. He was punching Vegeta all throughout his very vital points, his liver, his ribs, his throat, his kidneys, exposing his vital points, knocking him out cold throughout the battle. And it was really interesting enough because there was one moment, there was one sequence to where Vegeta looked like he was about to unleash the Big Bang attack, which would have been amazing if he were to do that, and that's exactly what Vegeta was going for until Hit was actually able to outmaneuver him, punching him right in the ribs, right in the kidney, and Vegeta went flying once again. It was pretty remarkable to see that, because as he made contact with Vegeta before he did the Big Bang attack, Vegeta was on the floor, he was rolling around, he was trying to get back up, and you can see the amount of pain that he's in, which is remarkable enough because how powerful is Hit compared to a Super Saiyan Blue, because we also remember that, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta was able to destroy and decimate Golden Frieza, and Golden Frieza was said to be very powerful. Mind you, Vegeta has been in the hyperbolic time chamber, the Room of Spirit of Time, with Goku for 3 years. These dudes have been training together as gods for 3 years, and ultimately enough, even that training till this day was not able to fare him off against someone like Hit, and that, my friends, that is such a scary thought, because here you have two gods training in the hyperbolic time chamber, and their training still wasn't enough. So prior to Vegeta getting knocked out, we see Vegeta trying to attempt one final attack before meeting his ultimate demise, in which case Hit punched him right in the kidney. And what was cool to note here was once he did that, Vegeta grabbed his arm, and he was telling him, he was like, you're not going to win that easy. And just as Vegeta was going to make another attack, just as Vegeta was about to punch Hit right in the face, Hit decided to end it all by punching Vegeta right square in the gut, which caused Vegeta to lose his transformation, going down onto the ground and losing. Now, of course, Vegeta bled during this, which led me to believe that Hit was so strong he was actually able to make a god bleed. It just ultimately proves how strong he is. And now we have the final participant entering this tournament. Now, I will say this, the biggest shock and the biggest swerve throughout this entire episode was the fact that we found out that Monaka is indeed a fraud. He is not a strong character. He was actually put there just to motivate Goku and Vegeta into working harder, into training harder, and to ultimately improve. So for those of you out there that actually said that Monaka was going to be a weakling, a scumbag, someone who was fake throughout the get-go, you guys were absolutely right. That's exactly what Monaka is, and that disappoints me a lot, because I truly wondered how strong Monaka was compared to, the gods, and now we have understanding that Monaka is actually not even anywhere close to Goku and Vegeta. He was ultimately placed there just to be a filler character, just to motivate Goku and Vegeta to train even harder, to fight even harder, and I completely understand that. So for those of you out there that were telling me, oh yeah, Monaka is a weak character, you guys were absolutely right, because that's exactly what he is. So interestingly enough, once Vegeta went down, we saw that, Trunks was actually coming to the aid of his father, and we haven't seen something like that happen, I believe, since the Majin Vegeta / Majin Buu fight, when Trunks was trying to, ask his dad what the heck was going on and stuff. Champa was incredibly happy. Champa was actually crying tears of joy, which was very, very interesting, because Champa throughout this entire arc has been bitching. He's been arguing with people. So we see Goten, he rushed to Vegeta with a towel. We see Goten bring him water. Goku tells Krillin to give Vegeta a senzu bean, because Goku looked very, very, very concerned. And the moment Vegeta got back up, Vegeta was obviously pissed because of the end result, him achieving a power, right? Him achieving a power such as a Super Saiyan God, and for him to ultimately get outmatched and outclassed by someone like Hit is very scary, because even while having godlike abilities and god chi and god power, there's still someone out there that's able to even rival that even of a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. So coming up next, we have the final battle. We have Goku versus Hito, the legendary assassin, which is going to be ultimately amazing, because in next week's episode, we see a preview of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He's actually giving Hit a run for his money. He's beating Hit down, which causes Hit to power up. Many people are speculating, we wonder if Hit has a transformation. I highly doubt Hit actually has a transformation, but of course we see Super Saiyan Blue Goku actually figure out the techniques and the skills that Hit was using against Vegeta, and Goku was able to, pretty much get himself out of that situation, rather than facing his ultimate demise, being that he was going to get knocked out just like Vegeta. And for once, Goku's actually thinking here. So as he stepped into the ring against Hit, he bowed to Hit, and Hit was actually a little confused. He was like, oh, what, really? You're really gonna do this to me? So we see Goku, he's there, and Hit's like, all right, transform, because I know you can do it too. And Goku's like, no, I'm gonna fight you in my base form. I'm gonna fight you just like this. And Goku's like, all right, well, if this is the way you want to do it, I'm not going to transform. I'm just going to, take my time with this to see how things are going to go. And ultimately enough, that was a big mistake on Goku's end, because Goku was trying to, get under Hit's feet. He was trying to, come behind Hit. And every little thing Goku tried to do, Hit outclassed him and was able to outmaneuver him. There was even one instance where he kneed Goku right in the ribcage. And Goku was there. He's like, oh my god, he's in pain. Goku's in pain. But nevertheless, Goku is still trying here. He's trying to fight him in his base form. And it clearly wasn't working. Despite how fast Goku was, every little thing Goku was trying to do, he wasn't able to register with Hit. There was even one instance where Goku tried to kick Hit right in the face, and Hit outmaneuvered him, and he punched Goku right in the face. Goku was getting hit in the face several times, but ultimately enough, he wasn't dropping down to the ground as similar to like Vegeta. And we see Goku's fast, guys. Goku is incredibly fast here. There is no denying that. But as fast as Goku was in his base form, Hit was able to outclass Goku so fast. And there was several shots where he kneed him in the ribs, he kneed him in the kidney, he punched punched him in the face, he punched him in the throat. Surprisingly enough, like, Goku went down, but he didn't go down onto the ground. He was able to, like, you know, come back, and he was able to, like, just try several things here. Obviously, he was testing the waters. Goku's not a dumb fighter. I want you guys to remember that. Goku is a very, very smart fighter, and going into next week's episode, we see Goku is literally trying to, you know, outpace him, in which case he does to a certain degree, but Goku does figure out what he's doing, and he actually lands a blow on Hit, which was surprising because he actually cut Hit. Now, that was something that nobody saw coming, because in his base form, he was able to cut Hit, and at that very point, Hit realized, alright, it's time for me to go all out, and Goku agreed, because Goku is now going to go all out. He's done warming up. Hit removed his hands from his pockets, in which case he wiped the blood off his cheek, and at that given point, guys, it's go time, because Goku realized, alright, shit, I am in trouble. So now he's gonna have to transform into a Super Saiyan God. Goku realized once he cut him, he was actually happy about it. He was like, well, you know, as fast as you were, I was still able to catch you even a bit, and that makes me happy. So now we have Goku, who's gonna transform into a Super Saiyan Blue, going up against Hit. And we do get to see, you know, Hit is actually kind of outpaced by Goku in the next episode, which causes Hit to, you know, literally power up. So we don't really know how this is gonna end. This might end in one of two ways. Either A, Goku's gonna knock him out, or B, you know, Goku's gonna find a way to drag him out and then literally just get a ring out here, because you guys have to understand here, like, the only person to give a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or a Super Saiyan Blue here a run for its money was Frieza, but Frieza's powers were slowly fading away, but Hit's powers are not fading away. Hit is actually maintaining his abilities here, and despite everything that's going on, next week, guys, we have Goku versus Hit. Again, I will talk about this in my next video, which will be my Goku versus Hit prediction updates, which is going to be very, very awesome, because I am just so ecstatic about this one fight, because as strong as Goku is, guys, you have to understand that Hit is able to actually keep up with him, and Goku and Hit just both being on par towards the end of this episode. And Goku seems very happy, because finally Goku is getting that quote-unquote battle that he wanted, because throughout this entire series, you know, Goku has wanted to fight, you know, every single person he possibly could. He wanted to test out Monaka. He wanted to test out Champa. You know, like, Goku is one of those individuals that wants to test somebody out, and he's willing to do whatever it takes in order for him to, like, get the best out of somebody. So I think that Goku will in fact get the best of Hit. But comment down below, let me know your overall thoughts and opinions on this episode. Did you guys like the Vegeta/Hit battle? What are your overall thoughts going into next week's episode? Do you guys think that Super Saiyan Blue is stronger than Hit, or do you guys believe that Super Saiyan Blue is inferior to Hit? Comment down below and let me know, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way, you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball update and or review. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys cannot wait to see Goku versus Hit, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Tune in for the next update video, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.